Very disappointing result from Arsenal there. Man City win the Conti Cup on penalties. What do you think of the game all in all?
If I'm being honest, all in all, City probably deserved to win it. They had the better chances. I think they hit the post. They hit the post a couple of times. They did play pretty well. It was a really, really tight game, though. You know what I mean? I'll commend both defences. Both defences were really, really good. But Arsenal just couldn't get going up front. You know what I mean? Just lacked that. I don't know what it is. Just end product up front. You know what I mean? Some nice little one-touch passes and that, but when we got near to the box, there was nothing really there. I remember I kept saying to you, we're going to need to be brave later on in the game, and I think City were braver. And then it went to penalties, and penalties are a lottery, isn't it? It's anybody's in the penalties, and yeah.
2 great saves. I mean, we made the first save. Arsenal made the first save there, and we thought, that's it. We've got this in the bag.
Yeah. Made the save, thinking to ourselves, we could possibly win this, but they turned it around, and you've got to say, over the whole game, they deserve to win it, Manchester City. But listen, it's the women's team, the women's Arsenal team. You really got to give them a lot of credit. They're really, been flying the flag over the years. Yet another final they got to. I remember last year I was at the final. They beat Man City, and they still got a chance of winning the league as well. So. Big up to them, and it was good. I mean, it's decent little support from Arsenal. I think the time of the game, the kick-off at 12:15. I mean, look how early we had to leave to come here. I was chatting to Arsenal fans. I had to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning just to get here. I think next time they need to. Well, listen, I don't know what time the City fans would have had to have woken up or whatever to get here, but. I would have just liked to have seen a better turnout
especially for a cup final.
Yeah, it's a cup final. I've been to a couple of the cup finals. I remember they had one at MK Dons. I'm sure they had about 18,000, 19,000 there.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. And last year's final, I think, at Wycombe Wanderers, there was more than this. There was only under 3,000 here. And I was saying to you earlier that I feel that, when these finals are going on, the club needs to mobilise behind it more to get more fans here from Arsenal, because there's more City fans here than Arsenal, which I was disappointed with.
And it's a great display of football. I mean, the ladies really put on a great display. I mean, it was defensively head to head.
Yeah. Maybe the men's team need to, and the club need to push it like it's a men's game. Like when I say that, I mean it's like the men are playing. Or get some of the men to get out and say, get Aubameyang or Lacazette to do a video where they say to the fans, come and support the ladies. They've got a big cup final, want to get as many fans there as possible, and get a few of the big wigs out there to really push it, because I'm kind of disappointed at, we know our fan base is massive. Yeah. I'm disappointed at the amount of people that are here, and I genuinely think that there's loads and loads of fans that weren't even aware that we were playing in a final. It's time to really get behind this women's team. And you've got to get behind them by really, really supporting them and really, really pushing them when they get to a final like this. But listen, that's for another day. They got to the final. They haven't quite got over the line this time. It's City's day again, right? But listen, I'm sure they'll be back, and hopefully they can win the league. That would be great.
That would be the ice on the cake for us. That's all we've got now.
It's a good prize. It's more than the men have got, isn't it?
Exactly. Definitely, for sure.